Hey there, it's Ben Thorpe with Farm Equipment Magazine. I'm joined today by Brian Carpenter with Champlain Valley Equipment. How you doing, Brian?
Pretty good, Ben.
Yeah, thanks for sitting down and talking with us today. We're going to talk a little bit about brand loyalty in the dealership. So let's just get this started right away. Are you seeing more or less brand loyalty among your farm customers in the last 5 years? And do you view this as a good or a bad trend for your dealership?
So when you asked me that previously in the email, I got to thinking about it, and I think we've seen less brand loyalty in recent years. Of course, our significant market is the dairy market, and the dairies have had 5 down years in a row. And possibly the degradation of brand loyalty amongst the dairies is a function of survivorship and needing to do what they can to make sure that the cash flow works. And so whatever the deal of the day is may be more important to them, and there may be still an underlying brand loyalty. But it feels to us like there's a little less brand loyalty and more of a dealer loyalty. And so, who can give them the uptime, who can take care of them when they need it. And so we've seen some conversions that we were surprised with as a result of that.
Let's go through maybe a hypothetical situation here. If tomorrow your OEM contract ended and you picked up a totally different color, what percentage of your farm customers do you think might consider switching colors to stay with you versus finding a different dealership to maintain your former color?
Interesting. I would have said before we expanded to other stores, I would have projected 50 to 75%. Surprisingly, as we bought dealerships throughout the state, and in some of them we changed the predominant brands, we have retained 90+%, as well as sometimes gained additional customers. And that some of that is the fact that we increased the capacity of the stores that we've purchased by adding staff and adding product. And so we brought in other customers. There are always customers who are loyal to the prior owners, and it's their opportunity to maybe try something different. But I think that most of the customers like dealing with the store, that as long as the staff is there and the personality and culture remains intact. And ours is a family-owned, customer-friendly, seeking professionalism and expertise type of dealership, where we want to succeed. We want to help people succeed. And I think people see that and they believe in that. And so I don't think they come here just for the brand. I think they come here because of the staff that's here and the relationship that they have with the business. And I would say probably over 75% would likely stick with a dealership, with our dealership at least. And I'm sure there's many dealerships that would feel the same way. And I've seen it. And we have one dealer who changed brands a couple times, and he kept most of his customers. This is over a 25-year period.
Wow.
So I think it's been borne out, at least in our small petri dish of a state, that the customers, unless they have a bad experience, they become more loyal to the dealership maybe than to the actual brand.